Hello coworkers, my name is Jan and I want to walk you through my latest work. It's Aescan, it's a blockchain explorer, and its primary function is to show the activity on the network to its users, and secondary objective is to educate and explain, as the Eternity chain has its own specifics. What started as a 7-team members effort ended up as one-man show with occasional contributors. And in the last stages, I had the freedom and responsibility to lead the product. The code base is open source, so you can go dig into the code if you like. And note number 1, the project is further unmaintained, so there might be missing parts. Second note, I'm not a super fan of the visual design, but I was working from what was available from our designer. So let's start with the very classic dashboard with very basic values you would expect to see when exploring new network. Here we have it. Another one is this interactive block explorer, which symbolizes the Eternity on specific. There's a thing called microblocks. The transactions are not directly related to blocks / key blocks. There is a middle part called microblocks. So this is actually education interactive material. So you can explore the thing that want you to explore is that there are blocks, as I said, and there are microblocks that contains their transaction. Next up, there is some basic information about chain names and auction of the names, and also showing state channel of chain transactions that can later be merged into the chain itself. Now let's explore the basic entities, accounts, listed on 100 top accounts, basic charts, filtering by date or custom date. Here are the wealthiest accounts are sorted here. There's a detail, of course, with basic information you would expect from account detail, activities, transactions, names, and other tokens, transactions, some basic statistics, chart, filtering by date of the statistics, and then transaction sorted by the latest ones. Also, this is also specific for the chain, different types of transactions. Could be also sorted by time if available. Transaction detail. If there is a specific type of transaction, there's another panel showing their specifics. Smart contracts, also basic statistics with smart contract details. Names, there was the naming implemented, so also needed some explanation to users. Can be different stage, active, in auction for the shorter names, expired. Key blocks, probably as expected, detail of the key block with its microblocks containing their transactions. Microblock detail, which has transactions. Nodes, unfortunately not maintained anymore, but there was a list of the nodes. Oracles, active, inactive, detail of an oracle, some you can do some investigation of responses. State channels, which is off-chain transactions that can lately be merged to the chain itself. Detail of an state channel. Pretty advanced stuff. I'm not gonna go to details. And some mining statistics. This meant to be for miners to provide as many information as needed to be able to consider if to invest into mining, into Aeternity. So there should be everything miners want to see. Following up to next statistics, there is also a dedicated page, also pretty self-explanatory. Price chart, transactions, key blocks mined, smart contracts, accounts. Some of them are reused on the for example, transactions. It's reused here as well in the chart section. Next up, we can take a look on tokens. This is just a basic page with basic information about the native coin, AE coin on Aeternity. Very basic information. It has been still is traded on some exchanges, so this part showing what is the value on different marketplaces, different exchanges. Unfortunately, also not maintained anymore, so some values got lost. Tokens, another tokens could be created and minted on the chain, which there are NFTs, which is the non-fungible tokens, but tokens are actually fungible. You can create how many you like. There were some preferred, some supported, some not very supported, some test tokens. NFT. This feature haven't been very further developed, so it's just a backbone for further implementation. DEX trades, we also had separated DEX, and yeah, this should aggregate what happened lately on the DEX or our decentralized exchange. Next up, smart contract verification. Unfortunately, this is not working anymore. There was a separated service that verified the contracts in a similar fashion to Aescan, and by verifying your contract, you can prove your ownership, disclose the source code, bring more transparency. Yeah, that's basically the use case. And next up, another feature I want to show you is user wallet connection. It's implemented through our proprietary SDK, which is very similar to known Web3.js or Address.js. So, and also there's a proprietary wallet for Aeternity network called Superhero. So I just switched to testnet as there I have some activity. Testnet, connect wallet, wallet detected. So yeah, here you can see by user connecting to the wallet what happened in your case on the network. Hasn't been further developed, so very basic information. There were plans to extend it, of course, but didn't happen. The most challenging part on building the Aescan was gluing so many different sources together without any backend, purely on front end. For example, this value, the price, come from CoinGecko. Majority of the values come from the RPC, the node we called Middleware. There is, for example, different values coming from market exchanges. This chart data is coming from our DEX, and there was also the smart contract verification, which was separated servers. So in total, I counted like 8 different sources of data, which was held to glue on the front end. So I proposed, didn't happen in the future, but the solution would be come with some small backend caching and managing all the different data sources into something meaningful and usable. So yeah, thanks for your attention. If you have any other questions, please let's talk about it. Hit me up with your question.